Hello, this is Gary from Wilson's Net, and wanted to do a overview of a website named Fiverr.com, and that's 5rr.com. And in a nutshell, there's people out there will put what their services out there for $5, and if you like their service or need a service and you find something on Fiverr.com, it only costs you $5. Now, if you want to sell something on Fiverr.com, you charge $5, and you have to have a PayPal account, and you will need to have to know that PayPal will charge you a fee. I think it's like 2% or something for that fee. So you're not going to make a full $5. But and then if you have something a service that you're providing and you're going to do shipping, you want to make sure you include shipping costs on your seller, on your item that you're going to provide services for, so that the $5 doesn't, already going to be shrunk down by PayPal, but at the same time you want to make sure you're not in the hole for shipping. So that's another video for setting up your seller and creating gigs. Excuse me. The items that are on Fiverr.com, those are called gigs. Let's take a look. So we're at Fiverr.com, and basically the website is all about what are you willing to do for $5. So as a seller or someone providing services, they create these gigs out here on what different things that they will do. As a buyer, you can come out here and you find something that looks good, you will go ahead and you can purchase that. Let's go in here and take a look at this first one. See what. Okay, so when you come in here, some things to look for is make sure that they have a good explanation of the description of what it is they're getting, and it's always nice if they have a picture, and very nice if they have more than one picture in there. Some things to look for when you are going to make a purchase: make sure that the feedback or they have at least 100% or the high 90s. You don't want to get somebody that has 2 and 3%. And it may be that they're starting out like me. I would be starting out and I'd be 0%. So but you just got to use your own trust factor to whether to trust them. So this person's had some sales. Let's go down and we can look after a sale is done. This gig was created 7 days ago, and down below that is the feedback from the sellers. So you can see that. If you keep on going down, you can see other gigs by the same seller, or you can see related gigs. Let me go back one page. So there's categories over here on the right if you want to narrow it down to what it is that you're doing. This recent up here, it's not the same. It's not highlighted like the rest of these. So if you go to recent, I take it that Fiverr.com, when as soon as somebody posts a gig out there, it will appear here on top, and then you can search down through there, or you can do a search up here. Let's say if you're searching for something, I'm going to put in screenshots. I've already did this test, so you can do a search and it'll go out and find anybody that's willing to do screenshots. So then if once you get signed up, you'll have an inbox and a profile and seller stuff and buyer stuff and different things. Let's go look at postcards. Now, if you have a favorite place or you live close to a historical place or a popular place that has postcards, hey, go pick some postcards out and put them on Fiverr.com and mail it for $5. You can even charge like 40 cents or something for shipping if that's allowed, I guess. But yeah, I know you got to put something in there for shipping. So because you want to make sure that whatever the cost of the postage to mail that item, that you include that in your price above the $5. So let's say if you're around, this is the month of May, so if you're around the Indianapolis Speedway, why not throw a postcard gig on here? I always like to come out and look at fun and bizarre. I mean, you can find some fun stuff out there, and there are some pretty bizarre stuff. So, people will do crazy things for you. I seen one out here earlier that uh, was really crazy. Let me find out. Here he is. This guy here. This is scary. So if you was to go out and wanted to buy this gig, go for it. But he put this gig out there one day ago, and he's had 3 people that like it. But and he has some other gigs by Benjamin or by Ben, and you know, he's trying to make some money on Fiverr, which is good. Let's go ahead and watch his video real quick. Well, I won't do it all the way through.
For $5, I'll say anything you want me to say. Looking like this, kind of like Sloth from the Goonies. I can scream it! I can scream it real loud! Or I can just whisper it and be really quiet. I'll say it however you want. I'll say whatever you want. Love to have you over for some... Nancy, we haven't seen you in forever. We'd love to have you over for some tea.
Okay, that's one of the bizarre ones. So, in a nutshell, that's the Fiverr.com. And I want to point out one more thing. Go down to the bottom under General and look at terms of service, because if you're a buyer or a seller, you want to know. You should do this for anything that you buy or sell. That's online especially. So here's the seller's basics. This is what explains about the seller stuff and how to handle the orders and staying out of trouble, because there are rules, and then your earnings. So if you here it is, it says PayPal transfer fees amounts to 2%. So be careful, make sure you know what your fees are and things. And there's even shipping in here, and you can see that in another video somewhere, I'm sure. But just make sure you go out and read this legal stuff. In a nutshell, I think I like Fiverr.com. I have made a couple purchases. I bought a gig one time for getting Facebook likes to my fan page, and I bought another gig one time for someone to write 2 articles for me. It was only $5. It would take me, you know, a good week probably to do a good article. So that was well worth my $5. Go out and check out Fiverr.com. Goodbye.